Hip-hop could have lost two legends that night in Vegas if Snoop Dogg and Tupac didn't have tension. Snoop decided to go to his homie Warren G's house instead, and that decision turned out to be life-saving. In his interview with Drink Champs, Warren G spoke about how Snoop surprised him at his house party and also kicking everybody out when they heard the news about Pac. Here's what Warren G had to say.
So let me ask you, so how was that energy like leading up to Tupac's death? Because where was you at like when you got that call? Because like I said, that was like the first serious, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, this the cold shit about it is I called Snoop. I said, Snoop, I said, because I was, at that time I was single. The girl I was with, I just broke up with her. And so I had my house, you know, I had a house to myself. Like, shit, nigga, I'm a bachelor, nigga. What's up, Snoop? Come over.
Right.
You know, I'm just over here watching the fight. I'm gonna invite a gang of people over. We're gonna barbecue. He was like, fuck that shit. I'm going to Vegas with Tupac and them. They going out to Vegas for the fight. So I was like, damn, nigga, you don't never kick it with me. Shit, nigga, you know, moving around. So a couple hours went by in the house, just getting everything ready. Went to the store, started getting stuff ready. I heard a horn, bing, 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 honking in front of my house. So I looked out the house, excuse me, y'all. I looked out the house and Snoop was outside in a white motherfucking Rolls Royce with the peanut butter inside. It was clean with the top down. I was like, nigga, that's your shit? He was like, yeah, nigga, that's my shit. And he pulled up. He surprised me.
I said peanut butter interior in a rhyme and just wanted to know, I ain't bite your shit. Go ahead.
He straight surprised me. And so he came and hung with me, hung out. He let me drive that motherfucker. I was like, damn. Even though I had a 600, but he let me drive that Bentley. It wasn't a Bentley, it was a Rolls Royce. He let me drive that motherfucker. And we just having a good time, barbecuing, having fun. And the fight was coming on. He came to fuck with me for the fight instead of going to Vegas.
So he never went to Vegas?
He never went to Vegas. He didn't go off top. So we watched the fight. We doing everything, watching the fight, having a good time. We was hanging out, you know, some females and shit around. They was hanging out, everybody chilling and just having a good time, you know, just. And then he got just like a gang of homies, gang of homegirls, and then it's like, then he had the next tail back then. Remember the motherfucker? Yeah. I don't know what kind of next tail he had, but he had the motherfucker could go that whatever it was hitting him all the way from what was going on from Vegas. So they was like, we could hear the shit, and then he started getting calls and shit, and they was telling him that Tupac got shot and da. So Snoop. I kicked everybody out. Get the fuck out of here, everybody. Get out of here. And he took off. That's when he went to Vegas to go see him, to get out there to see what was going on. And that's when he went out there, when he went to the hospital. But if I wouldn't have talked to him and got him to come over to my house, he probably would have been right there in the car with them.
Wow.
Yeah, and been shot too as well. Damn. You know, but I talked to him. You know, I talked to him and you know, I didn't think he was going to come, but he came. Surprised the shit out of me.
Snoop Dogg wasn't the intended target that night, but he more than likely would have got caught in the crossfire anyway. Thankfully, though, Snoop felt the vibe was off with Suge Knight and Tupac, so he knew a setup was coming. Click the video on the screen right now to hear why Snoop Dogg says Tupac didn't like him before his passing. Peace.